Why she tests you after no contact. Make her chase you. When a woman initiates contact after a period of no communication, it's often more than just a casual check-in. She might be testing you, consciously or unconsciously, to gauge your emotional state, confidence, or interest level. Understanding these tests can be key to turning the situation in your favor. Rather than reacting emotionally or with desperation, this is an opportunity to demonstrate composure and self-assurance. By maintaining your independence and value, you can subtly shift the dynamic, making her more curious and eager to pursue you. This approach is not about playing games, but about setting a tone of mutual respect and attraction. Chapter 1. Understanding her tests. When a woman reaches out after a period of no contact, it can often feel confusing or unexpected. This behavior isn't random. It's typically a way for her to assess where things stand between you two. These tests are subtle ways of gauging your emotional state, confidence, and whether you've maintained your self-respect during the time apart. Understanding that these actions are often unconscious can help you navigate them more effectively. One common reason for these tests is that she wants reassurance. After no contact, she might be wondering if you still care or if you've moved on. Her messages or questions may be probing to see if you're still emotionally invested. It's important to recognize this as a way for her to feel secure or to validate her own feelings, rather than a direct challenge. Another motivation behind these tests could be validation. She might be seeking to confirm that she still holds a place in your life, or that she has the ability to evoke emotions from you. This isn't necessarily manipulative, but rather a natural response to the uncertainty that comes with distance and time apart. Understanding this can help you remain calm and avoid reacting impulsively. Lastly, curiosity can play a big role. She might genuinely want to know how you've changed during the no-contact period. Have you grown, moved on, or stayed the same? This curiosity can lead her to test your boundaries and responses. By understanding the reasons behind her behavior, you can approach the situation with a clear mind and a confident attitude, setting the tone for future interactions. Chapter 2. Why she tests you. After a period of no contact, it's common for a woman to initiate subtle tests when she reaches out again. These tests are often driven by her need to gauge your emotional state and see how you respond. Understanding the underlying reasons for these tests can help you handle them with confidence and composure, rather than feeling confused or frustrated. One of the primary reasons she tests you is for reassurance. After being apart, she might be unsure about where she stands with you and whether you still have feelings for her. By testing your reactions, she can determine if you're still interested or if you've moved on. This need for reassurance is often rooted in her own insecurities or uncertainty about the relationship's future. Another reason could be validation. She might be looking to confirm that she still has an impact on you emotionally. This type of test isn't necessarily manipulative. It's often an unconscious way for her to feel valued and important. By seeing how you react, she can gauge whether she still holds a place in your life, which can boost her confidence and sense of self-worth. Lastly, curiosity plays a significant role. During the no-contact period, she might have been wondering how you've changed or what you've been up to. Testing you is a way for her to satisfy that curiosity and see if you're still the same person she knew or if you've grown and evolved. Understanding these motivations helps you respond in a way that maintains your self-respect and keeps the dynamic balanced. Chapter 3. How to respond. When faced with her tests after a period of no contact, your response can greatly influence the direction of the interaction. The key is to remain calm and confident, demonstrating that you're in control of your emotions and self-worth. By handling these situations with composure, you can turn what might feel like a challenge into an opportunity to strengthen the connection. First and foremost, it's crucial not to overreact. Responding with too much emotion, whether it's excitement or frustration, can give away your power. Instead, keep your responses measured and composed. This shows her that you're emotionally stable and not overly affected by her actions, which can make you appear more attractive and self-assured. Maintaining boundaries is another essential aspect of responding effectively. Show her that you value your time and won't drop everything for her. This doesn't mean being cold or dismissive, but rather setting healthy limits on how much you invest in the interaction. By doing so, you demonstrate that you respect yourself and won't tolerate being treated as an option. Finally, adding a touch of mystery can work in your favor. Don't reveal everything about your life or feelings right away. Keeping some things to yourself creates intrigue and keeps her guessing. This approach not only piques her interest, but also shows that you're not desperate for her attention, making her more likely to pursue you. By responding with confidence, boundaries, and a bit of mystery, you can handle her tests with grace and keep the dynamic balanced. Chapter 4: Turning the Tables. Once you've effectively handled her tests, it's time to shift the dynamic and start turning the tables in your favor. By demonstrating confidence, maintaining your independence, and not becoming overly invested, you create an environment where she becomes more curious and interested in pursuing you. This is where the power of attraction comes into play. The key is not to chase after her, but to subtly make her chase you, showing that you're a person of value who doesn't need to rely on her for validation. One way to shift the dynamic is by focusing on your own growth and progress. During the time apart, you've likely had the opportunity to work on yourself, whether it's personal development, career growth, or pursuing your passions. When she reaches out again, you can share this growth without bragging, simply letting her know that you've been busy improving yourself. This communicates that you're not stagnating while waiting for her, but instead thriving independently. By showcasing your development, you naturally increase your value in her eyes, making her more likely to feel attracted to the new version of you. Another crucial aspect of turning the tables is maintaining your independence. While it may be tempting to show her how much you care, it's more powerful to demonstrate that you have a fulfilling life outside of her. This can be done by staying busy, pursuing hobbies, hanging out with friends, or simply keeping your schedule full. When she sees that you don't revolve around her, it subtly increases your desirability. She will begin to see you as someone who is high value because you have your own life and aren't waiting around for her to fill a void. You can also create desire by keeping a bit of mystery in your interactions. Instead of revealing every detail about your life, keep some things for yourself. This doesn't mean being deceptive, but rather leaving room for curiosity. When she doesn't have all the answers, she will be more inclined to pursue you in order to learn more. A sense of mystery is powerful because it keeps her interested and invested, rather than feeling like she has all the answers and doesn't need to put in the effort to learn more about you. Finally, by maintaining your self-respect and not chasing after her, you create an attraction based on mutual respect. Women are drawn to men who have their own lives, ambitions, and confidence. When you stop chasing and start focusing on your own worth, you naturally become more attractive. It's important to remember that attraction isn't about playing games, but rather about establishing a balanced, healthy dynamic where both people feel valued and respected. By shifting the dynamic and making her pursue you, you create a stronger foundation for a relationship built on mutual desire and admiration. Conclusion. Understanding why she tests you after a period of no contact and how to respond can significantly shift the dynamic between you two. These tests often come from a place of uncertainty, reassurance, validation, or curiosity. Recognizing these underlying motivations allows you to respond in a way that highlights your self-assurance and emotional stability, which in turn makes you more attractive. By staying calm, maintaining boundaries, and adding a bit of mystery, you can handle her tests without giving away your emotional investment too quickly. This creates a foundation of respect and intrigue, which naturally shifts the power dynamic in your favor. Instead of chasing her, you position yourself as someone who is independent, confident, and worthy of pursuit. Focusing on your own growth and staying true to your interests and values further solidifies your self-worth and makes her more curious about you. By demonstrating that you've been thriving and evolving during the time apart, you increase your attractiveness and make her want to be a part of your life again. Ultimately, by responding to her tests with confidence and maintaining your own sense of value, you'll naturally create the kind of attraction that makes her chase you. This approach isn't about playing games, but about fostering a healthy, balanced dynamic where mutual respect and desire thrive.